The three sat for a portrait and were photographed by Kay Holloway when they were all honored at a gala in Jackson in July 1998 for their artistic contributions to the city. Over the last few years, while looking at the photograph, which is framed and hanging in my office, I realized I had to finish what I started. I had to write a biography of this third important woman from Jackson who has given so much to her adopted city. Thalia Mara brought the IBC here and so much more. She has left an indelible mark not only on Jackson, but also, as I hope to show, on dance all over the world. Carolyn J. Brown. Reflections on Thalia Mara. As someone who has always been an avid supporter of the arts and actively engaged in community and state organizations, I recognized a kindred spirit when I met Thalia Mara. It was also intriguing that at age 65, when most people are retired or thinking about it, she would move across the country to a place where she knew no one to start a new chapter in her life. Over the next 28 years, as we worked together on arts and community projects in Jackson, Mississippi, I grew to respect and admire Thalia's intense focus and discipline and the impact she was making. A gifted dancer, teacher, and visionary, she was also a creative thinker who demanded excellence in all she did. She was passionate, sometimes fiery, and tireless in her work. She could outlast those far younger and wouldn't take no for an answer. When you worked with Thalia, you had to buckle up. Fortunately for all of us, she was also warm, funny, and compassionate. She was a good listener and a woman of faith. As a result, she had an extraordinary ability to get others to see her vision and join her in making it a reality. She believed the arts were for everyone and could strengthen and change a community. As this book reveals, she was right. Her impact on the arts in Jackson and the entire state of Mississippi was unparalleled. On reflection, I now see Thalia as a role model for living a full and productive life. She didn't dwell on the past, but lived in the present with an eye to the future. And she remained connected to people and ideas up to the end of her life, giving generously of her time and talent. Her passion for life gave her a vibrancy that remains with us and continues to inspire us. I am a better person for having known Thalia. I miss her. Carla S. Wall. Forward. Thalia Mara has been recognized among her colleagues and peers in the dance world as a fundamental leading spirit of their art. Richard Philp, editor-in-chief emeritus of Dance magazine, astutely described her as a monumental pioneer in 20th century American dance. Teacher, writer, educator, performer, philosopher, historian, and advocate, Thalia's accomplishments in ballet were astonishing. As her niece by marriage, Thalia married my father's brother, Arthur Mahoney. I was privileged to have benefited from her nurturing spirit when, at the age of 17, I came to New York City to attend the Pratt Institute of Art. Over the many years following, Thalia and Arthur came to regard me as their daughter, and I regarded Thalia as my mentor and mother. She remains my guiding light today. Following her career as a performer, Thalia began to teach, direct, and write, and she came to recognize how fortunate she was to have gained all her training and professional experience from the very best of the Diaghilev era, starting with her teacher in Chicago, Adolph Bolm, followed by her teacher in Paris, Olga Preobrazhenska, and then in association with Michel Fokine when she performed in the South American tour of the Russian company L'Opéra Privé de Paris, and later in New York City as a performer in his ballet company. Given this rich legacy coupled with her ongoing concern about the human condition and the quality of life and opportunities available wherever she resided, Thalia was doggedly dedicated to passing all of this experience.